Here we go, guys. I've got a car right next to me. I can't really move. Bit of a checkup. That was scary. I'm a little nervous of the two cars ahead of me because I don't really know what their plan is, but let's just try and keep our lane. Jeez, man. Whoa, it's scaring me. Some heavy braking going on here. Nice. Now everyone can settle in. Whoop. So the beam is out of line. That always makes me think like something's happening. But slightly agitated field. This might not be the worst time to be saving, honestly. I'm going to decide to either save or just full send. This guy's braking too early. It's actually scaring me. So I think we're going to move on. Maybe just lacking a bit of confidence in the car. I literally started to lift then, and I still had to make the overtake. Maybe that was a blessing. Pretty good though. Thanks for the good luck, guys. Appreciate having you here. Try and keep my head down for a lap. Very, very easy track to distract yourself and like take your eye off the ball. Damn. My bad. I thought I'd slowed down too early and then I took way too much braking away. Let's try and stay with this bunch. I don't really want to get isolated here. Now I'm on heavy fuel, so I probably just need to be a little more careful into this stuff. Especially while we're warming up. And that's why. Oh my god, I really thought it was over. It's been a spooky day. If you didn't see my race start at Spa earlier, it's one of the funniest, weirdest starts we've had in Le Mans. Okay, it's kind of a little bit, I mean, obviously we've got a position there, but now I've lost the car I was going to tow off, so. Let's try and catch these guys. Almost overcooked that. Wow. Just had to try and stay calm and not add an input. Spooky, spooky times. I hope so. Okay, I need to get back into the chicane rhythm. I'm missing the third apex massively, and I'm whacking the fourth one. That won't help me catch these guys. Music makes a massive difference though. Seconds. Everyone's really spread out. So the question is, do I want to get the extra lap and come under pressure from the guy behind every time I do some lifting? Or do I just want to... I mean, it looks like everyone's just going for it at the moment. So there is a chance to maybe jump a car or two, but I mean, as soon as P5 gets more than 6 seconds away, it doesn't count for too much. I don't know. What would be better is to be in the string of cars while saving, because then I could do it without the time loss. Bit of a harsh one, but oh well. It's such a fine line on that overlap. I've got a lot of saving to do though, I think. Or have I? Yeah, this is the championship race. Yeah, so if you sign up for the old race control, this is the 45-minute GT3 Fix series, round 2. We scored 200 and something. I think it was 220 last round, and I couldn't improve on that, even with a second effort. If we're somewhere here today, we should score a nice amount. Yeah, every time I lift, I just come into the grips of the guy behind. So I'm going to have to be at peace with letting him go if I'm trying this save strat. He needs to read 9 laps at the line. So I'm 0.3 off at the moment, maybe 0.4. The fuel lasts quite a while from this point because you barely use. Easy. Wow. That was on the edge. I've lost it so many times there in different cars that at least I'm starting to learn how to bring it back. Missed it again. I gotta just brake a touch more, turn in a bit earlier. Missed it like 3 times in a row now. So at this rate, I might as well be trying to save and get some kind of advantage. Because it's not coming to me on the roads on pace. There is something interesting happening though, which, let's get through here first. I talked myself off the track. So the car, 3 cars ahead in 5th. And actually maybe the car ahead of them. It's kind of hard to read right now. They're a little off the pace and might be saving. Because we're actually staying with them or getting closer. Whereas the car ahead of me is like, pretty sure they were top of the lobby earlier, but they're playing catch up. So it could actually get kind of eventful here. Maybe jumping everyone in the pits could be the play, I don't know. What do you reckon? Should I try and save that extra bit of a lap? I think it could make the end very, very spicy if I do. Just looking at the behavior of all these cars, look, 3 wide, lots of fighting. I'm going to get caught up in that soon. If I can do it while staying ahead of 9th, maybe. It's a lot to save. This really goes against your instincts. Sort of like give up a 10th, gain some fuel, give up a 10th. Had to straighten up under braking, that was a bit sketch. And I gotta save a lot if I'm gonna make this work. I'm already at the 8 lap mark. Penalty. Ooh, it rotated itself under braking then. Stewards are just like, mate, stop it. Uh, 7.9 at the line though. I think I've got to try and do this. Just try and get really good drive out the corners in return. While these guys stop distracting each other maybe. Seem to be holding my own. Yeah, P5 is getting closer. Maybe they're saving even more. So tricky to tell. It's actually crazy how that one McLaren crashing out in front of us has separated us from the field. GTE should be quicker, but you have to trust the level of downforce they have. If you've been driving GT3, it's counterintuitive, but the GT3s are a little harder to stay like grounded in. In GTE, you have to like really trust the. It can depend on like the track temps as well. Don't forget. Make sure to grab some soft tires if you're on a shorter format. I forgot to lift. Come on, pay attention, mate. So now I'm dragging by 3 seconds here, and I don't have a way back if I'm saving fuel. I hate that they're all in a train. They can basically lift and save if they want to, so just gotta work with what I've got here. Brake too early there. It's a GTE habit. Way too early. But I'm right where I need to be if these guys go an extra lap to me. I can't afford to drop off too much more. Like a flash of the lights, but that could have just been a illusion. Oh dear. Ping. Finally got that right, but so did the guy behind. Well, better anyway. Still chaotic up there. Don't know what the deal is, but I'm happy for it. Oh, you mean not difference between classes, difference between us? Is that what you're saying? So sorry, yeah, I read that the wrong way around. GT3 is where you're having more time loss, relatively. You have to be way more confident on the brakes in GT3, I've noticed that. I mean, I'm lifting, so it's not a perfect reference, but... like, GT braking and disc braking at Le Mans are so different. I'm still braking too early in some places, but... trying to, like, ease that out of my muscle memory. Right, let's pay attention this lap, because there'll still be 6 to go. And I need it to say 6 to go. To get the extra, and then we'll see if everyone else has done the same. Well, it was going well until I was sideways. Just coasting as much as I can. So yeah, the lap times here are going to be quite different. A, I've not set a valid lap, and B, I'm trying to get an extra out of the car. If I could just sit under this group of cars, which I'll probably hate when I get there because it might be chaotic, but it'd be much easier to save and lose less time. Yeah, and you don't have to go, you can go 100% brakes and the system will like take it, but it doesn't guarantee the best amount of braking. Sort of knowing where to roll it off seems to be the, like in this Ferrari, I need to trail brake in the slow stuff or I'm really slow. Like here I brake too early and not late enough into the corner. I lose time every time. And it's because in GTE, I keep out braking myself. So yeah, there's a lot of like switchovers to make. But then in GT3, you have to know where your mechanical grip runs out. Like through here can be quite, like you can hear the tires screaming. Thankfully didn't hit that bump too hard. Okay, 6 laps here. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. I think everyone's doing the same thing though. God damn it, Ferrari. I don't know if it's just a trick of my mirrors, but I swear he keeps flashing the lights. Like, bro, just drive past me. You got it in you, then go. What I won't do is defend against that Beamer. I'll prioritize my fuel. I'm sure as hell not slowing down. How are we looking? Still 5 seconds to that group. Oh, you'll just have to ping me for that. Whatever. Alright, half a race, just about. See, I adjust my corner speed and I start cutting corners. This is why coasting is difficult for me. So, let's try not to do that. I swear to God, this P5 car is 100% saving. The two behind are probably making the most of it and saving behind him. What I'm really hoping is they're actually pushing and fighting, but that seems too good to be true. I've almost got fuel in the window now, though. Almost. Which makes me think everybody ahead of me is going to do the same. And it makes me think the guy behind might be. Because somehow I'm not losing any more time to him. He goes in so late to that compared to me. Didn't really get the exit. Almost got the fuel there. I feel like I just travel too far through the chicanes, like I'm all over the shop. 5 at the line. Okay. Let's keep going. God damn it. Don't know why I blipped the throttle like that. That was a bit weird. Right, I'm going to mix up the playlist for the second half. Okay. to crank it up a notch. Really hard to predict what's going to happen here. I'm starting to worry that some cars can save enough to not even pit, but that is a tough ask. Just because they've been following each other for like 6 laps now. Hopefully not. Do you have a load cell, Lock, or not? Because I appreciate without a load cell it can be really, really difficult to have memorized like braking point. Oh my god, I thought he was going to roll forward, but my car was so loaded up that if I'd added input, even brakes, I'd have risked understeer there. So that was one of the 3 cars ahead of us, I think. Crikey. Oh, didn't get it stopped. How are these front tires looking? Maybe bias. Bit less forward. This is good pace though for race set. I've got to keep lifting the next couple of laps though. If I get aggressive suddenly thinking I've done it, then I'm going to be short by the time we pit. Still a bit lost there. Alright, 4.1. Yeah, I gotta be careful. Shoo. I say be careful and then I go sliding into the first chicane. Alright, 4 at the line. Six seconds now to P5. What we're looking for is whether they box when I have 1 left, or whether they stay out an extra like me. That'll tell us everything. Need to be a little careful. The rear of the car is really trying to step out, and I've moved the brake bias. So I got to make sure my brake points aren't too spicy for it. Race pace though into the 3s, so in the lower fuel now. This is where we want to be. This will be so exciting if these guys don't save anything. I still think it's a little too good to be true though. I need like 3.1 at the line so I start to feel safe. Do you mean 5 laps in the tank? From here? Is that what you're asking? Or in the race? I don't have brake migration, but I do have brake balance. I'm just trying to stop the fronts wearing too hard by the end of the race, so I'm like in between the brake balance. There probably is 5 laps race-wise, yeah. Wait, is that right, or 4? 4 at the line, to my maths. Hang on, let me get this dealt with. So in terms of saving, I'm not going to be doing a no start, but there is potential for that, yep. I think there will be, because it's quite a quick lobby. I expect the extra lap, yeah. So I'm planning to stop for 1. What I'm praying is these guys haven't made that plan and are stopping for 2, which is 6 seconds pit time. That's maybe a position at the end of the race for me, who knows? It's a little uncertain right now. They have picked up the pace a bit, so we'll see. Damn, don't know why I started sliding there, I was good. So we'll find out in about a lap's time what everyone's doing. I'm using too much. I can get away with this, but I'm running it too tight. I do have the fuel to get to pits if it all goes to 0, but I don't really want to hit 0. Everyone ahead is just extended now. They're running away. They're finding mega pace. Oh, it's too early. Too early. Literally giving up time doing that. It's so hard when you're coasting because you need to scrub off enough speed. But if you hit too much of your normal braking amount, you're slow. So I've got to get better at this. So, at the line it will be 2 to go in the tank, 3 to go in the race. So we've got to wait another lap and a half to see if anyone is saving fuel. Man, I'm starting to get dialed into this car though. It's really fun to drive. Come on. I've got fuel for days, but not the energy. I need to make sure I keep virtual energy on target. That reminds me. We are going to have to set this up soon. I think the guy behind's on the same strat, because he hasn't caught me. Alright, how much do we use per lap? Oh, freaking MFD, I could spend days in it. %9 of that. So I probably want 12% for a push slap. I don't want to be fuel saving. There we go. And then the more I save now, the less I fuel for. These guys are a critical time away now, though. Right, later braking. There we go. Nailed it. I mean, literally it's taken me like 8 laps to remember to do that. Right, 9 minutes to go. I don't expect anyone to box. 3 to go at the line. Ah, that's near enough guaranteed. It takes some weird behavior to not get 3. No way, what's happened? He's off. That's a freebie. Ah, that's one of my rivals. Damn. We've still got Evrod to compare against, but that was literally one of my rivals. Holy crap. Well, I say damn, obviously it's good news for us, but it's a crappy way to lose the position. Was there contact? Or was it just one of those Porsche curves things? Right, 2 at the line. My plan is not to box this lap, despite my engineer screaming at me to be like, come in, come in, come in. Question is, now that I'm not fighting one of the cars 6 seconds ahead, is it worth it? We'll find out. My whole plan was built around those guys ahead, so... There's only one way to find out, I guess. What we have done is got a safety net now to the guy behind who... Surely they're saving. I feel like they just saved less than me in the early part of the race, because they've just dropped off. No pressure now. I had to counter that curb. Oh my god, it's so grippy. That would have been such a mess if I hadn't corrected that. Fastest way to end your race is get hooked on one of those. I want to see the 2 cars ahead. I want everyone to go into the pits just for the spice. You know, if they fuel save, then they're just way too quick for me. It just means they're running a casual pace to save. Okay, are we set with the pit stop? I think so. 12% in. Nearly got cocky then. Come on, go in the pits, go in the pits. I'll still come out 2 seconds behind everyone, but still. My best lap. Don't know what the yellow was. I don't think it was a real yellow. So yeah, if these guys come in now, they've done enough pace-wise to stay ahead despite my fuel saving. Which is why it's a risk. Jeez. Let's not do that. Much better through there, though. Are they pitting? Are they pitting? Are they pitting? God damn it. I think they're all staying out. Nope. Oh my goodness, we're the only car to try it. We're the only car that tried it. If I could have early race pace, guys, and stay in the draft with someone. This would have been a really interesting result. As it stands, I think I'll gain time, but not track position, because it's just too late. Damn. So if you can fuel save with pace, I mean, I think in later splits this week, you'll see everyone doing what I'm doing, but maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. I hope no one's cutting the pit line. I'm not going to do it. If they are, then my strat is busted anyway, because they gain 5 seconds from dicking around. But that's not really in my hands. Yeah, so the leaders have a massive advantage here. Like, they're way clear of me. Can these track limits just relax a little bit? It's so touchy. Wait, have I got the gap to win? Have I got the gap to slow down and win? That's a horrible way to win. I didn't even think of this. Nah. What was the time when I crossed the line? Was it actually only 4:07? I don't know if I trust that. That seems too close. Wait, what are we on now? Wait, 2 minutes? With 2:09 to go. Do I just lift and win? Because I lose 10 seconds doing that. Have I just stolen this? Think about it. If I lose 10 seconds on the road to these guys, then saving might just win me the race. I need to make sure I don't run out of VE then. I'll start lifting early. Which means other drivers have to cover that off. Like, they can't have predicted this, because I didn't. They'll be like, yeah, he's in this lap, but no way am I gonna pawn a win, am I? Oh my god, I can. I actually can. I've just got to bleed off the pace. I don't do it too early that I, yeah, slow down. Gotcha, gotcha. I'm just trying to do it, without underdoing it. I'm good for energy. No way, I didn't mean to do this. This wasn't the plan. Alright, take a gamble then. Guys, we've just absolutely stolen the race. I can't believe we've done that. P1! We outdid the whole freaking field because nobody saved fuel. That's an oversight on their part, not mine. There's nothing wrong with doing that. I can't believe we've just got... Oh my god, we have just absolutely rinsed the lobby. It wasn't even the plan. Shout out to chat for pointing that out to me because I would have boxed. I would have boxed. Look at them all running twos. So the only way you can't get away with that is if the opposition run like ones. I don't know. I'll have to check the replay. That is outrageous. That's so bad, but we did literally nothing wrong. We were just the only... If the top four save fuel, they would have kept their positions. Because we'd have all had to pit. Oh, that feels good. I don't know what I did different today, guys, but I have had the luck... More luck than I've ever had in my life. So I got to take it. And you guys are watching, so thank you for making it worth streaming. I couldn't do it without you guys. That's a win. I can't believe it. Yeah, enter the lottery. I think maybe I'll do it. I never enter the lottery. They're going to be wondering how I stole it. They're going to be wondering what the hell just happened. I never win these things. I just won split one, boys. From P8, P9. I feel so cheeky. I feel so cheeky right now. I kind of want someone to come in from the grid and be angry. Yeah. I lifted 200 meters early in most places. All of those drivers could have done that and been quicker than me and won the race. Let's be clear. That strat was only possible because nobody saved. If a leader had done it, I would have been forced to pit and go back into the cycle with a shorter pit time. Let's go. Sorry, I'm probably quite sweaty and disgusting. What do we get for that round? 274, nice. You'll get like into the 300s if you race at peak time and you win, but I don't win at peak time. So. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. All right, question for you guys in chat before it gets too late. Oh no. We missed the overlap. I was going to say, do you want to see a GT3 fixed at Spa? But we've missed the overlap by like 10 minutes. I didn't realize it was going to run on that long. That sucks. There is a quota coming up. We can try, but I think we should just end it on that absolute smash of luck. We'll have a quick look at the replay for you. There is a 2-hour race, I think, at Spa. Starting tonight into maybe we'll do this tomorrow. So tomorrow's stream, sometime after midday UK time. If we've got sign-ups, we can do 2 hours of this beast to make up for not getting the sprint. I did hope to get the sprint race just now, but nah, these time slots are no good. I've missed all of the slots for everything. So oh well. Alright, quick look at the replay. I'll show you how far back I was. Because you never know. This might work in your race, but I think you should plan to pit. In case you don't get lucky like I did. I don't think mine's a tried and tested strat. I think mine's... I just mugged off the whole field. It feels so wrong to slow down to win. But it's within the rules, right? As long as I didn't slow down and block anyone. I can't believe that happened. Nock, well done for saying that. Because I was so in the zone for the strat that I didn't even think it was possible. So you can have a you know, a chunk of the trophy there. I'll cut a bit off for you. Just a slice. Thanks for your support today, guys. Thanks for hanging on in there. I know this is like a long old race format. I feel like I found a lottery ticket on the floor, picked it up and went, oh, I'll keep that just in case. You know, but you're right. You've kind of got to make your luck. Right. 6 minutes to go. Is it one lap too early? Or is this the lap? Let's have a look. No, this is when everyone pits. So, I wonder what happened to Julian. He dropped off right at the end. I wouldn't mind seeing. Sort of getting familiar with this guy. Being on track. Ah, this is too confusing. Hang on. Oh, he was the leader. My bad. So at pit entry, look. The times don't work, but I am... That doesn't look like much time, but he has done a whole pit entry. Hang on, what happened to Arno, though? No, Arno... Hang on. So let's have a look when we get to pit line. This is like the race gap that I had. So I'm actually not far off the lead, you know. I think my pace was more competitive than I realized. Please don't cut. I don't want to shame you. Nice one. Right, and who went in as well? So, Julian goes in second. I'm pretty sure he dropped off at the end, so something went wrong. There goes third. So they're all together. This is insane. Meanwhile, we just drive past with 1 lap in the tank. They're going to fuel for 2 laps, unless their maths is bad. And there's a possibility these guys underfueled. But they all come out in a similar order, apart from... This guy seemed to have issues with the pit box, maybe? No? I don't know. He was behind me, to be fair. No, top 4 come out of the pits. So what happened here? Why did this guy drop off? Is he still good here? Yeah. So we're in the lead now, planning to pit. Before the aha moment of we don't need to pit, we just need to slow down. Is this just a blip on the standings, or did he run out of VE and get a penalty? All of these guys should have been fueled for 2 laps because I was supposed to create 1 more lap for them. So they're going to be so confused by this. Maybe he did finish. Oh, don't lose it here. Don't lose it here. What happened? Did he run out? And then, because it was the end of the race, he kind of had to finish? I don't know. I think I need to check the results. Yeah, no, he drops down. So he didn't actually put enough in. And if I had created the extra lap, he would have been screwed either way. What an upside down race that was. So... he must have been so gutted when he crossed the line and was like, wait, what? Where did this guy come from? Was there anything else to look over? Let's just see how the start went. I think it was uneventful. Didn't serve a stop and go. Possible. Yeah, he could have got a safety... he could have got a final safety warning, because that would explain why he lifted, right? he'd see the warning, lift, took the penalty, and it was enough to give him a stop and go, and he couldn't serve it because it was the end of the race. Very good point. We just won our first ever championship race, and I don't know if we'll win again because that is nuts. That shouldn't have gone like that, but it did. And I'm happy for it. Tricky start this. I remember getting bottled up in behind this McLaren, either this lap or next lap, and I had to make a unplanned move because I couldn't keep, like, they weren't brake checking me, but they were braking more than I thought. Oh my god, shake much? Is it this lap? This was pretty much the only overtake I needed to make, and then I started saving fuel. So he moves right, but he brakes so early that I actually get this line on the outside, which then gives me the inside. That's a nice camera. Very clean. It's actually, not a bad move, that. Just made sure I was alongside so he couldn't chop the nose off. And he gets loose on the slippery bit of track. Anyone crash in front of us? He made the finish. You did. I think it was this guy eliminated themselves. Where did they fall off? Or are we now 5th? Yeah, that's not looking good, is it? There we go. I think this is a classic over rotation into here. That looks fine there. Maybe at the next right-hander. Oh dear. Okay, no, saved. Oh my. Maybe he was damaged? That car didn't look like it wanted to... Hey! If you were here at the start of the stream, you'll understand that the wing falling off is a theme of the entire stream. You should definitely... Oh, this car, as soon as you lose the wing, it just doesn't have anything left. You need to travel at like pit limiter speed to not spin. Just a heads up. Can you make it without spinning again? Oh my god. I don't even know if that was intentional, whether the car's just so broken at this point. Well, whatever. I think they just decided that trying to rotate the car was not working. What happened to this car? They were ahead of us. Early on. Oh, really early on though. Wait, what? Did this guy lose it here? Oh, this was the car directly in front of me that I wanted to tow from. I actually wanted to follow this guy. Oh dear, got loose. Oh, wow. I don't know if it was intentional or just luck, but to not take out those cars was pretty decent. This is rough. So the car's already like bouncing, like traveling. Then he's overcorrected slightly because you're at massive speed trying to get on the brakes. Look how close it was to taking one or two BMs. I wonder, like, was he going to try and save it, or was he just... Nah, he was trying to save it. I think it was luck. Yeah, he's trying to miss the wall, which is all well and good, but he would have definitely collected someone at that speed. But the wall just, like... It's kind of lucky that was a bit more of like a fake padded area, because I think if he'd hit that harder, he'd have bounced back into us. My view was a bit scary, but thankfully I wasn't too close. That's a good view of it. So we see him go, and it's just like, oh dear. Good hold of the brakes, though. If he'd let it wash out, like, we would have been the next car to collect them. After a win, I just want to stay on stream for loads longer. Like, it's a really nice time to stay on. But it's like forever and a day until the next GT3 race. So